This is Chilling. Uganda is no doubt beautiful, beautiful beyond measure. A land of sunshine, breathtaking stunning sights, and the amazing lush greenery. My name is Drago. Join me as I set sail to show you the pearl of Africa that we know and love. A chance to get out, a chance to appreciate the best luxurious holiday destinations. We often dream about traveling overseas, but many forget that exploring their own country can be just as thrilling. Be surprised, amazed, pushed to the limits of my fears.
Hello guys, it's a cool and beautiful morning here at the broadcast center. Now, being a TV presenter is more than just looking good and fresh on camera. You constantly have to be more innovative. Now today, me and the guys have challenged ourselves to actually move from the city right here up to the magnificent Murchison Falls, looking at idyllic lifestyle and exploiting the history there. Today, we have decided to breathe life into our content, and feel free to join us on the journey. Hello guys, I hope you're on the journey with us. So we have just started our journey here, and we are from the broadcast center, and I'm here with the guys, and we're almost approaching Wandega. So I have to meet this guy in Kwanzi. You guys know the guy. He's my designer, so he has to hook me up. I have to end up looking stylish and do this. Yeah. So we are at Wandega, and I'm here with the crew. I want you guys to meet them. This is Lawrence. Lawrence, say hi. I have my big man Brian, who looks like he doesn't want to appear in this shot, and then we have our drone master Michael with the cap. And some guys at the back, Morris, and the ladies is enjoying that comfort.
The crew and I decided to have our first stop at Wandega, a neighborhood within the city of Kampala. The same place you can find Kwanzi Classics, a completely male clothing store. Kwanzi Rogers, the mastermind behind this flamboyant store, didn't want to waste any of our time. He had already set up a couple of clothes for me that he thought were suitable for my 3-day trip.
Not so bad. Alright, we've just arrived at Nivea House. I think that's how they call it. This is my neighborhood actually. This is Makerere, just opposite Shell. And I'm here to meet our tall wonder, Issa himself, the CEO. He's already waiting for me, as you can see him there. I'm pretty excited to see what he's got for me. He says that he's got some cool stuff for me that is going to accompany us on our trip to the Murchison Falls. And I'm here to meet the tall wonder himself. Issa, say hi to my audience.
Hello everyone. This is Sesanga Issa from SSIG.
Yes.
Hello brother, how are you?
Ah man, I'm excited. I told you about my trip, right?
Yes.
I'm heading to Murchison Falls, and you said you have some accompaniment for us.
Exactly, yes.
What do you have for us?
So I've packed for you some bottles for SSIGs.
Yeah.
You know it's a natural fresh juice, just straight from the fruits without preservatives
Let
added.
me get one bottle out.
So,
let me see. They have to see this. They have to see this.
So I've packed different flavors, and I've packed coconut mix, solid milk. mango milk, passion, coconut, mango cocktail. So this is coconut mix.
Yeah,
you really like it.
I really, it's one of my favorites.
Yes.
So there is coconut and
there
there
is coconut.
mango.
Yes, there is coconut.
Okay.
It's coconut mix.
Okay.
There is mango, there is passion, there is coconut.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really nice.
Is it going to be so refreshing for us?
Exactly.
We're going to enjoy the journey. Thank you, brother. Otherwise, you're doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
I'll get this. Actually, packed enough for the team.
Yeah. So, all the best, brother.
Okay.
I wish you safe. Just journey myself.
Okay, man. Okay, so cheers. All right. So now I'm heading back to the car. I've got my package right here from Sesa Juice himself. Very organic, very refreshing, and getting back to the car so that we get back on the road. Wow. I've got my juice, I've got my clothes, and it's gonna be hot. All right, brother.
As we arrive in Luwero, meat muchomo was the only thing on my mind. I can't even lie. They say much meat, much malady. I am a meat lover. Haters might even call it an addict.
So we have arrived at Luwero, not the town, but still on the way. We shall perhaps drop by town, but if we have enough time. So the essence for us dropping around this side is for us to get some snacks, the so-called michomos. So these are the guys. We have our local dessert here, which is gonja, and some fresh chicken. Tebabalinye ebigere bannaye tugenda kugula mubeere patient n'abali emabega bakyaliyo bangi. So we have some chicken here, roasted chicken. I'm not sure. Eno nkoko oba kanyonyi buno obunyonyi bwebwokya kaloli nkoko ate n'ennyama yake ate kino gizzard liver. Okay, so I'm going to be stepping out. Kale kanfulume mukaawa katono. I'm going to be stepping out as I do this transaction. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Sorry, mommy. And badden sawa kufunu mamuko. Eh? Nina wano madamu ayagala okumpa ku byokunywa tamanyi nti sasa yatutaddemu. Amazzi nganywa naye oyagala tekaki. Maybe later you can renzori. Kamwe. Akatanyogoga bulungi. Oh my God. They're suffocating me with all this food, man. You can never go hungry around this town. So, madam, njagala buuza. Waliyo obulwadde bw'Ebola obusaturating akati making sure nti Syria bino nefuna Ebola oba obuyonjo obuli butya. Obuyonjo obuli Syria. Oli sure. Yana amazzi wano kusigiri tunaaba mu ngalo. Kati nga gwe obyokyezaawa. Kati jangu tugende. So I've just had to first show me where she roasts this meat from before I buy it because of the widespread of Ebola. I had to make sure that everything is hygienic. She looks very vested into this. I can't get serious. Ngenda kusupportinga kasondagira ddala nti ojo seza wali clean bulungi. Yeah. So these are the shebangs. This is where everything happens. Yeah, ndaba omoto guli clean. So this is where she roasts this meat from, and it actually looks nice and so appetizing. So ngenda kufuna ku live eyo n'ennyama yake yante kale ngenda trying okujjamu masiki mpola wano nabo bansobola ntandikire ku kiriwa kyoyagala nsooke nakyo ntandikire ku liva wekakasa livayo kale kampitinge enesembayo weti. So I'm just gonna take a bite and see if it's worth it. Not so bad. It's not as good as the one you can find in a fancy hotel, but it's mouth-watering, and make sure that you don't go hungry. So, ndatwala yo piece nga mmeka bbiri ntwale n'ennyama nze ndi muntu nnyo ow'ennyama eno naye wagyokyeza bulungi kale nja twalayo piece nga 3 ndaggulira ne kuba crewmember bange bano Sajja Brian muntu wa nyama nnyo. Yeah. So I'm here with Jatindi on the GoPro, and my boy Brian here. So shy on camera, but his work is really magnificent, just like the taste of this liver.
With that delicious muchomo taste behind me, the crew and I head to Nakasongola, a place located in the central region of Uganda, with a population of approximately 6,921 people, and it is one of the largest places in Uganda.
So we just stopped here just to stretch our leg and ease ourselves, because we still have some miles to cut on the way. This is still Nakasongola. I think people who have used this road before know that I think by this time you have crossed the town or closer to the town, I'm not sure, because this is our first time using this road, because we have ever gone to Murchison Falls, but we instead used the Hoima Road. So the Gulu Road is also kind of interesting. Yeah, as you can see, the space is quite spacious. I love it, and yeah, we have some, I think, tourists, domestic tourists, who are going to go to some sites over there, and yeah, the famous link has just passed by me. I like it, it's so clean, spacious, and yeah, so we are just going to go back in our great car with our cool driver, and yeah, we'll get back on the road. Yeah. Looking all fresh. I'm loving all this.
Our next stop is Masindi town, a place located in the western region of Uganda. It is on the road between Kampala and Murchison Falls National Park. It is also the site of the headquarters of the Masindi district. Several things make Masindi town a good place to visit.
Alright, so I feel like we're almost closer to Murchison Falls. This is Masindi city, guys. Welcome to a beautiful city that is so strategically located, and it's well planned. Like, it has these amazing turns, you keep going in circles. So right over there on my right, we have the Masindi Stadium, which is over there. And on my left, when you look at that, a lot of greenery. It gives me this nostalgic feeling of maybe thinking we are heading that side towards the Murchison Falls. I'm not sure, but we shall see about that. So this is one of the streets, the junctions, and yeah, the street is calm. People here are quiet, minding their own business, and yeah, there was a person selling amasigiri ag'omutwalo who passed by us. This is amazing. This is actually my first time to stop in the city of Masindi. We always just pass by, and we head on to our destinations. But yeah, it's amazing. I wish I had more time to loiter around, but it's about, I think, fast approaching to 6, and we have to reach the gate of the park before 7. So the clock is against us, and yeah, I think we need to get back to the car. I just wanted you guys to have a feel and get this connection, because as I promised to you guys that we're gonna experience this journey together. Let me have a conversation with, which school do you go to? Silver what? Yeah. Okay, you're about to do exams? Which class are you in? What's your name? Angela. And you? Okay, so we are right. We are live on TV. Do you want to send any message to anybody? You're scared of TV? Mom will be mad at you or dad? Yeah? So what can you say about this city? Is it a beautiful city? Are people so welcoming like you guys? Wow. Okay. Cool. Man, you can just definitely tell from these ongoing students that, man, these people are so welcoming. But the borders have always been a chaos. You know, they're also a chaos right here. I don't have my mask on because I haven't gotten that so much crowded interaction with people. But yeah, so we're getting back to our car, and we head straight to the Murchison Falls gates before the time runs out. A mere 3 hours drive from the city, you find yourself at the borders of Murchison Falls National Park. What a beautiful place to be. This is an ultimate getaway. Now we are just a few meters away from the main gate. We have just had our clearance and everything is in check. So I'm not yet, I can't say that we're yet there because we have to go straight to the falls from now. So we want to live up to that promise, and we see how far we can make it. Finally, we have made it after a very long, tiresome journey. It wasn't actually that long because I think we drove for about 3 hours. And yeah, we have arrived. I can say that I've made it. Now, guess what, guys? When we landed here, I noticed somebody who stood out for me. And my friend George, you guys remember George? What's up? You know, we have Ebola in town, and so we have to be so much careful with handshakes.
Very okay.
George!
Welcome back.
Man, 2 years?
Good to see you again.
A long journey we had.
It's been really been long.
George,
but however,
yeah,
I'm happy to see you here.
You haven't changed a bit. You don't grow old. You don't. You're still the same.
I walk a lot.
You walk a lot.
But also being in the park, I've told you before that the park is a stress buster.
Okay.
So when you're here, you're stress free.
Wow.
And because of being stress free, the size, well, you can still maintain it.
George, at the time that we're here, this place was under construction. I love what you've done with this place. It looks very beautiful. Let's take a walk. Let's give people that feel so that they get to experience this feeling. Wow, and everyone is so inviting.
Yeah, the place is changing every now and then, and maybe the next time you'll come, you are going to find more changes. They are trying to make a lot of parking and try to put some demarcation.
It's very spacious.
And doing that, the next time you come, you may not even find that hut because they're changing it and they're going to put an information center here with good billboards, and people can read, and then some place where you can sit and have some snacks. Is this
still the same path that leads us to the falls?
Yes, it's just the same path.
Okay.
But they have, because it is raised, so you have to now find a way of getting down.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, George, this is very impressive. I miss this place. we did a show. What did people say? Did any of your friends or family members watch?
My family members, they watched. And when I went back to Gulu, everyone was coming to me. Oh, George, we saw you. George, we saw you.
Yeah.
But you did a wonderful work.
Man.
It was perfect. It was everything.
I'm telling you.
And I realized that sometimes when I work, I may not know that I am doing a good work. But when you hear the feedback, that's when you realize, true, you have done a great work.
George, I must say Murchison Falls feels now like my second home. Whenever I come here, my heart is in one place. I'm excited to be back. What else has changed besides the improvement of the parking?
Well, what we also realized, last time you were here, the place had flooded. And
you mean the water level?
Yeah, the water level was too high. But now, the water level seems stable.
Yeah.
And what the park management is trying to do is to find a way how they can reconnect the trail so that people can come from the boat and then walk over here.
I feel like we're just how many meters away from the actual fall?
The waterfall is
the waterfall.
Well, it's just like a 5 minutes walk.
Come on, George, you can't make this up. It looks like real life HD. HD.
That is tough.
People that have never been here, man, they don't know what they're missing. George, this has never changed. Wow.
Well, looks more perfect. One of the things that I only miss is to pass over that bridge. I missed to pass on the bridge. But I think it was very exciting to pass over the bridge.
And remind me about the bridge story again, because some of the people that didn't get a chance to watch the first show that we did. So back then, like which year exactly, there was a bridge that was crossing.
They have given us nice stories about this place. They say that the Acholi and the Banyoro used to do an intermarriage in this place.
Yes.
The Banyoro used to put beautiful ladies here, and then the Acholi also would put beautiful ladies the other side. And then they would begin to talk about it and says, if you're bald, like George is bald, George, do you want this lady? They're like, yes, I need that one. So jump over and pick. And that time the water level was low. Other places people could even cross. So they would jump over here and they're given a lady and go back. Wow. And Winston Churchill came to Uganda and had a look at this place. Around that time also, I think it was the time that the Queen of England was being coronated. And so he decided to sponsor for the footbridge. Then they constructed in 1954. And 10 years afterwards, it was washed during the floods, which broke that way and make another waterfall. They call Uhuru Falls because Uhuru is a Swahili word for independence.
Yes. So George,
10 years. That bridge makes a very big name. Oh. Because it was sponsored £10 and also it lasted for 10 years. So that means £1 for 1 year.
Wow. So George, walk me exactly to the spot where we had our breakfast from.
Breakfast. Where we had the breakfast, we had sat here.
We sat here?
Yes.
This exact place?
This is the exact place.
Wow.
We sat around here and talking about the place, and because it was a little flat, and that's why we loved it here.
George, man, I've always loved this view. I'm sure they say third time is a charm, so I'm looking forward to coming back the third time. So this is just the second time, and I thank you all the time coming here, man. You always make me feel comfortable, and you have all this information that you always plug in and talk about these facts and interesting stories that makes the adventure so wonderful. We're gonna miss you on the game drive, because tomorrow now I'm having both water activity and a game drive the following day. So it's gonna be an epic action-packed. George, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming. I wish you come back again.
Thank you.
Come again and again and again and again.
George, there we go.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Gotten a splash from the falls right there. Those are blessings, man. See, whenever the falls splash on you, it's a sign of blessings. You have to cherish this.
because it only happens like what? Once in a year for some of us. To look at that. Looks like a wallpaper, isn't it? Amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't express how much feelings I'm having. Like how excited and I guess I've lived up to my promise. A journey from Kampala to here. Mere 3 hours drive from Kampala, the city, up to the falls. And this breathtaking view, come on. I would trade this for anything. Welcome to Murchison Falls, one of the most loudest falls we have, I guess, in Africa. With this standard epic view, the one that you can die for, I'm telling you guys. So what we're gonna do is simple. We are going to shift on to the next episode where I'm going to go to where I have to have accommodation from, and that is Zambia River Lodge. And now here to welcome me is my dear friend Moses, who I've just found at the falls, because the falls is actually not so far away from the lodges.
Hey Drago.
Yes, Moses.
You're welcome back, sir.
Thank you very much.
Wow, how was your journey?
My journey has been smooth.
Wow, that's
the
so
road
fantastic.
is actually makes the journey so smooth.
Wow,
No
wow, wow.
potholes, nothing, none whatsoever.
Happy to see you again.
I'm also happy to be here. This view has never changed, Moses.
Yes, it
Wow.
has never changed. You can see it's really still amazing as it was before.
Oh my God, it just improves and gets better.
Exactly, more
Look
better,
at
more
the-
better. You see
look-
how nature is making something interesting?
Yeah. Look
Yes.
at the rapids.
Wow, of course, you can see, very interesting.
Yes.
So let's go back to the lodge, Zambia River Lodge.
Okay, so speaking about change first, Moses, tell me, what has changed with the lodge?
Wow, Zambia River Lodge, now it has really changed a lot.
Yes.
We now have some activities.
Yeah.
We have the zip line.
Yeah.
And by the way, our zip line is the longest zip line we have in Uganda so far.
Did you say zip line?
Yes, zip line
And I'm gonna experience
at
that?
Zambia River Lodge. Very interesting activity in the whole of Murchison Falls National Park.
Okay.
Not only that, we have as well have the canopy walk.
Yes.
This is very more interesting.
Okay.
So I would love you to go and experience all these activities.
Yes.
And not forgetting one more activity,
Yes.
the forest high swing.
Wow.
So this gives you more comfort really at Zambia River Lodge.
Okay.
Let's get moved to the Zambia River Lodge.
Man, I can't wait. You
Wow,
are, let me
wow,
follow you.
wow,
Let me follow
wow.
you. So Moses,
Yes,
man,
please.
I'm pretty fired up. I'm excited. I'm like a child.
Next weekend, there is no place like home. It is all smiles as I check in at the luxurious Zambia River Lodge.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.